sitting on our knee. If you're comfortable here, if not, you can come into a cross-legged position. And if you need to place a blanket underneath the thighs and the calves, especially first thing in the morning, then please do. But we're going to come to kneeling and arrive here. So just closing down the eyes. As always, just that little check-in. How are you feeling? How does the body feel? And if you need to get some movement here straight away when we pause, noticing the breath, and you can move the shoulders and just get a little bit of movement here if that suits. Or just pause and observe the breath. Not here for too long. Take another breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, slide the hands away from you towards your knees and drop the chin to your chest, rounding slightly through the spine. Take a breath here. And then we're going to inhale, slide the hands back towards your waist, open up through the chest. So think cow pose here. Take a breath. Just be careful not to sort of lean the head all the way back first of all. So just opening up slightly. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding through. Hands slide away. Inhale, coming up, open up through the chest. Exhale, sliding hands away, rounding through. A few more of these with your breath. And you can open up as much as you want to through the chest. Just listen to the lower back. Just a couple more here. Waking up through the spine. And then the next time you're in our cat position, inhale then and slowly come back up to neutral. We're going to bring right hand down to the floor. Keep the hips rooted. There's a tendency to sort of lean here, so you can keep the hips rooted and just stretch through the left arm. You can bring the right hand down to the ground. And then sweep the left hand in front of you, bring it across to the left and reach the right arm up. Again, hips are rooted. Maybe reaching right arm over to the left side. Notice if you're really leaning back here. Just seeing if you can keep that line over the pelvis and then switching to the other side. And as we're circling the arms here, moving from one side to the other, and the hand sweeps in front and around, and the left arm comes up. Maybe here you start to lift the hips. And again, don't have to lift the hips far, just opening up, maybe pushing those hips forward gently. Just waking up through the body, through the hips. Just getting some side movement in, a bit of a stretch. And notice the more you do, maybe the more open you become through the hips, through the chest. Let's do one more to each side. And then coming back round. From here, we're going to spin our knees around, take the big toes to touch, knees come wide, And we're going to come into our extended child's pose, reaching the hands forward, forehead down towards the mat. You can bring your elbows, the forearms, down to the ground, or perhaps you keep your hands, your arms a little bit more active, waking up through the shoulders. Take another breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly sliding up. Bring the knees back underneath the hips, keeping the hands forward, so away from the shoulders. And from here, we're going to inhale, drop the hips down, not all the way to the floor yet. Open up through the shoulders, draw the shoulders back. So think sort of upward facing dog here. And then exhale, rounding through. Hips come back towards the heels. Inhale again. Coming forward, open up. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And again, just move with the breath. You want to start tucking the toes under, you can as you come back into our child's pose, getting stretch through the feet. Maybe lifting the lower legs as you come forward, and then placing the toes on the ground as you come back. Building strength in the arms. Opening up through the chest and the lower back. And then from here, we're going to start to create a little bit of a circle here. So we're going to come forward, keep the feet on the ground now, and then bringing the hips back. And you can start to invite the shoulders. So really getting this circular movement in through the body. Toes can be on the floor or the tops of the feet, your choice. Reverse the circle, take it the other way. So still quite a lot of strength going through these arms. Allow some movement here. And then spiraling back. Slowly coming back through center. Keeping the hands forward, tucking the toes. Inhale, looking up. Think cow pose here. Exhale, pushing the hips back, rooting down through the hands, lifting those hips, and coming into our first downward dog. Take a breath here. Breathing deep. Bend the knees, pedaling through the feet. Anchor down through the hands. Lovely. Step the left foot forward just slightly and then bring the right foot behind the left. Okay, doesn't necessarily mean your feet are going to come all the way to the ground. Walk your hands all the way back into a twisted forward fold at the back of your mat. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand down, testing the balance. Take the left arm out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, switch left hand down, reaching right hand out to the side. Exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Walking the hands all the way back out. Coming into our twisted dog pose, and then bring the right foot back. And switch, left foot comes behind the right. Walking the hands back. towards the feet. Forward fold at the back of the mat. Feel that stretch through the left leg. Notice if you can lengthen a little bit more through the spine, through the legs. Exhale, folding. Left hand down. Inhale, reach the right hand out to the side. Won't necessarily come too far. And then exhale, right hand down and left hand out to the side. This should feel more open. Exhale, release and fold. And then walk the hands back out, coming into our twisted dog pose. Take a breath here, stretching into the legs. And then release the left foot, place it back down. Coming back to our dog pose. Take a breath. And then shifting forward onto the fingertips into our high plank. Rooting down, pushing the ground away from you. Leaning forwards, coming over the wrists. And then exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the top of the feet. Inhale, rolling up, cobra. Exhale, rolling back down. Inhale, pushing up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Soften through the knees, look forward. And this time crisscross the feet all the way to the top of the mat. So working into these hips, coming into our forward fold, and just allowing the body to hang down here, to fold down. Releasing the head, finding the breath. Walking the hands over towards the left foot. Right hand comes down to the floor, or you could hold on to the left ankle. And then peel the left arm up. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Reaching. Exhale, come back down. Sweep the hands over to the other side. And again, you can hold on to ankle or fingertips on the floor. Bend into the left leg, right leg straightens, right arm reaches up. Open. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down, planting the hands, stepping this left foot behind the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And then lifting this left leg, draw it in towards the chest. Really imagine you're lifting up, left heel towards the buttock, knee towards the chest, rounding through, and then soften through that right leg, step that left leg back long. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, arrive in our high lunge. Full breath. Maybe taking a bit more space through the hands. Exhale fully. Inhale, reach, looking up. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Stepping left foot up again behind the right. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, keeping right hand down, reach the left arm up, this open twist here, twisted legs, opening up through the chest, and then exhale, coming back down, left foot plants. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bringing the right foot now behind the left. Inhale again, lift here. Exhale, folding into the stretch. And then planting the hands, lifting this right foot, drawing this right knee in towards the chest, active, Maybe on the fingertips here, really drawing in. One more breath here. And then soften into that front knee, step the right foot back. Inhale, rising up, high lunge. And again, arrive here, breathe. Take up space. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, maybe leaning back. Exhale, hands come down. Stepping the right foot up behind the left. Left hand stays on the floor. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, right hand comes down. And unravel the legs. Coming in to our forward fold. Inhale, open up through half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, root down, reaching up through the hands. Exhale, hands to heart. Remaining here at the top of the mat, we're going to take a soft bend into the knees. Imagine that you're just slowly going to sit down. You're going to shift your weight to the left side. Inhale, peel this right leg up. And then crossing the right leg over the left. Maybe you can wrap it around. Find that focus, that drishti. Reaching the arms in front of you. Perhaps the arms just stay out as you sit down a little bit further. Eagle legs, Dharandasana. Or perhaps as the right leg is crossed over, the right arm goes under and you come into eagle arms. Again, find that focus, lifting. Exhale here. If you fall, just come back. Find that balance. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands, open up through the chest. And then releasing the legs, come into a forward fold. Releasing hands. Just take a gentle shake, swing from side to side, stretching through the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Moving on to the other side. Softening through the knees. Lifting that left leg now. Find that lift, and then as we sink down into the hips, crossing the left leg over the right, maybe sending the arms out in front of you or keeping them at your heart, your choice. Or perhaps left arm under, right arm on top, lifting through, eagle arms. Find that focus. Inhale here, maybe you can sink the hips a little bit lower. Listen to your body. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, releasing the legs. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Hands come down, stepping the left foot back. Inhale, sweep the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, stay here. Reaching left hand back, right hand forward. Open up through the chest. Switch, left hand comes down, up towards the ceiling, and then right hand back, left hand forward. Staying here, inhale, drop the right hand down towards the left thigh, reaching the left arm up. Full breath. You can always lower that back knee. Open up through the chest. Release the right hand, bring the right hand up to meet the left, coming into our twist. left elbow, sorry, on the outside of that right thigh, and use the hands to open up through the chest. Full breath, smile, breathing deep. Releasing the hands down to the floor. From here, you can step this right foot back into our plank pose, or perhaps you step the right foot and it comes on top of this left ankle, so you're crossing over, then shift forward into plank. Exhale, lower down, halfway, and then maybe moving into upward facing dog, releasing the cross of the legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing deep. Exhale, releasing. Bending through the knees, looking forwards, stepping forwards, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Soften through the knees, step that right foot back. Coming into our high lunge, inhale, reaching the arms up above you. Pushing that right heel away from you. If you need to lower that back knee, do. Navel draws in here. Inhale. Open up to the side, left hand forward, right arm back. Drop the right arm down, inhale, reach. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. And then inhale, left hand on the back of this right thigh, maybe to the outside. Reaching up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release that left leg, bring it up, left hand, sorry, bring it up to meet the right. Lean forward, bring right elbow down to the outside of that left thigh. Push the hands away from each other. Open up through the chest, inhale. Exhale, maybe you can twist a little bit more. Inhale again. Exhale, release the hands down. From here again, you can step back to plank, or maybe crossing that left foot over the right ankle. Push away from the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, halfway, hold. And then shifting, releasing that left leg, coming into up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Using your exhales to release, let out any heat. Full breath. Rolling forward onto the toes. Inhale, coming into our plank. Bend the knees. Exhale, shift the hips back. Coming back into our dog pose. Inhale, shifting forward into plank. Exhale, bend the knees, rolling back into dog. 3 more. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, bend the knees, shifting back. 2 to go. Move with your breath. Staying down dog. Taking 3 breaths here. Lowering down to the knees. Shifting back onto the heels, coming back to this starting kneeling position here. Bring your hands to rest on your thighs. Just notice how this feels. Allowing the breath to ease and soften. Again, right hand comes down to the floor. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Sweep the left hand forward, left hand comes to the other side, reach the right arm up. And just move with your breath, switching from side to side. And now this time invite that movement where we lift the hips. Opening up through the chest, through the lower back, taking as much as a back bend as you want to here. And then maybe the next time your right hand spins round, it comes onto the right foot. You lift up. Maybe you can reach the left hand all the way back to the left foot. Open up through the chest, coming into our camel pose. Breathing, reaching, maybe releasing the head back. And then exhale, coming up, high knees. Inhale here. Exhale, sink the hips down. Bring the hands behind you, coming into Balasana. Taking a few breaths here. Breathing into the lower back. To this space, imagine you're expanding here, left to right. You can even bring your hands to your lower back and give it a little bit of a rub, a massage. Drawing those fingertips out to the sides. And then rest down for 3 breaths. Inhale, slowly rising up, shifting your hips to one side, taking the legs out in front of you, arriving here in our seat, our Dandasana, hands rooted down by the hips, flexing through the feet, pushing down through the thighs so the heels start to lift, lengthen through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, we're going to hold the breath. Push the earth away. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding over the legs. Maybe you can reach the feet, the shins, wherever you are. You can bend through these knees. Holding on, taking our Paschimottanasana, our forward fold. Take one more breath here. And then slowly rolling up. Crossing the legs. Coming into a comfortable seat. Just take a moment here. Moment in stillness. Silence with your breath. Gently bringing your hands to your heart center. Really feel the fingertips, the prints, making that connection with the other hand, maybe gently or maybe firmly. Bringing the hands up to the third eye for that wisdom. The hands down to the heart, that warm embrace into the mouth. The spoken words, the truth from me to you. Have a lovely day. Namaste.